2-1 win against Warrington Town, another goal. But there must be some relief at the first win of the season.
Definitely, I think it starts creeping up on you when you don't win your first two. The third's almost a must win, and obviously we're really happy to get it over the line and get those first 3 points of the season.
There's obviously the record against Warrington hasn't been the greatest in recent years, so does it feel a bit more on it, the fact that you're beating them?
Yeah, possibly. I mean, even from personal experiences, obviously I've missed a penalty against Warrington in the playoffs in the past, so it was nice to obviously score tonight and to get the win, which is really, really important for us.
You've obviously had a couple of years away on loan at Dunston, Morpeth, but do you feel now you're really starting to solidify your place in the squad?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, as soon as the manager came in, he spoke to me and sort of said how much he liked me and how much he wanted me around the place. So I think that confidence that you get off that coming back in and just I feel back at the performances, and I think so far I've done that, which is really good. So yeah.
From a young player's point of view, obviously the manager's had a lot of experience working with young players in Newcastle and Sunderland. Do you feel that's benefiting yourself as a young player, but also the lads who come through the academy?
Definitely. I mean, if you look at our squad, it's a very young squad this year. And I think everyone who's here understands what the gaffer's about, how he's been in previous clubs, what he's done with young players. So I think it's a really good place for young players to be in to grow. And obviously coming through the academy myself, it's great to see. Obviously they're using the academy more, which is great as well.
What do you feel you learnt last season? Because obviously you had a great sort of half season at Morpeth on the back of a great season at Dunston. What do you feel you've learnt at both those clubs?
I think just learning the consistency required to play at a good level, I think, is one of the things. I think I was always a good player, but did I have the consistency and could I do it on a weekly basis? And I think having that regular game time helps anyone as a young player just playing regular games. Dunston was a bit different in terms of style of play. I mean, the pitches weren't great, but you've got to learn how to deal with it and how to play. Morpeth obviously had a perfect pitch with the AstroTurf, so I've had a good mix of that and just getting that experience really and being able to play. Yeah.
When you look at this season, obviously there was real disappointment last year with the playoffs and just missing out, despite the fact that it was the club's first season at the level as well. But this year, does it feel a little more settled? Do you feel as if you moved on from that disappointment?
I think so, yeah. I mean, it's tough to take obviously that back end of last year how well we finished the season, but I think this season's fresh, it's new, we've got a new squad, new ideas, and I think we've got to take each game as it comes and hopefully try and better our league position from last year.
The start of the season's been mixed obviously with what's gone on, but you look at tonight and just a final one on tonight, it feels as if there was more confidence going second half. The passing looked a bit slicker, the movement looked a bit slicker.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's maybe a bit nervy the first two games, especially when you don't get that first win. The second one's a little bit like we need to win, and then we might not play our usual game, but tonight we just play with freedom and a bit more aggression, I think, which is what we needed, because we weren't quite at the races out of possession in those first two games, but yeah, we were happy with tonight.